Real estate is not just about homes, rental or public buildings, but affects everyday life and could, at the end of the day, determine the cost of everything from rent to the movement of prices of basic goods and services. And according to this expert, it is the real economy.
So the question is, housing should be arranged in a way, or real estate should be arranged in a way, that neighborhoods should have both place of stay, sleeping, place of work, place of play, and place of creativity and place of production in terms of warehouses and farming around those neighborhoods. What you're doing with that is that people should move as less as possible from where they live to go for productive services in terms of their employability. Now there you are retaining the what? The wealth. Someone else will urge and say, but when they are spending on the taxes and so forth, they are also bringing back money into the transport industry, they are also circulating back the money. But the issue here, we're looking at the standards of living per capita for a person. If 70% of my money at the end of the month is spent in two movements from where I work and where I go home, we know there are basic needs of life: food, shelter, and clothes. So what do I spend on clothes? What do I spend on food? What do I spend on school fees? And so forth.
Vincent Agaba is the chairman, governing council, the Real Estate Institute of East Africa. He cautions on the ills of speculation and its economic consequences.
If there is speculation into the real estate sector, what it does, it cuts out the majority of the population from owning real estate in terms of land and property. Now, that speculation, what it does, it creates financial exclusion. What they mean by financial exclusion is that because land and property is the basic collateral security that you need to borrow money from an established financial institution, the majority of the population will not be able to walk into a financial institution and access capital and credit for running their small businesses. So those people remain in what we call aggravated poverty because they don't own property, especially formalized property, and therefore they cannot go and borrow. Even if they have a beautiful idea, they cannot amplify that idea and develop it further. Now, what have you done with that? You have actually incapacitated employment creation. You have incapacitated variety of service delivery and product development.
Despite delays in the enactment of the real estate bill, there's a general consensus among developers and realtors that government should prioritize the sector, given its importance in boosting investment and stimulating financial inclusion.
How much key can that ministry play in an economy to get development is very paramount. Because even agricultural land should be not by coincidence. Some place should be mapped. And people should not be holding land if they cannot develop it. They should leave it for production of food.
Malcolm Sime, NTV Weekend Edition.